Joy, you're welcome. Please let me know if you can hear me. Trying to do so many things at the same time. Joy, can you hear me? Joy, please let me know if you can hear me. So in today's class, we might not spend up to 1 hour. Okay, thanks so much. We might not spend long in today's class. Um, it will be a very quick one. Just want to show us how to do the payment gateway. So there are few stuff we can use in Nigeria, few payment gateway because we can't use PayPal in Nigeria. So the only options that we can use is we can use Paystack and Flutterwave, not Flutterwave, Paystack and Flutterwave. So I'll share my screen now. The site we did yesterday, I used the free test WP stuff. So I might have to quickly, um, I might not do much today. You get, I have so much I'm currently working on now. So, but let's quickly get something done. So let me share my screen. For those that are not here, will come back to the. So before I do that, okay, go ahead. Then I will talk about the projects later on. So okay, so let's me quickly install theme. We use Astra. So I'm just going to install a complete stuff. So activate. Then let me use the starter template to quickly come up with something. So I need e-commerce. So let me come down to e-commerce. This is a premium theme. Let's look for free. You can also build this yourself. They are all simple. Just need to do the and add all this. I showed you guys how to do this yesterday. So they are all simple to get instead of paying for the premium. But if you want to pay for premium, there's no issue. So let me use this and see. Skip and continue. Continue. The Mentorsary trend. You're welcome. Okay, I think something is wrong here. Let me use something else. So while it's installing, I've been working on some clients' websites. So I'm going to show us how to use Revolutioner slider. In case you need a slider like this, something sliding like this, how will you do that? So we use a Revolutioner. We have this site they use Revolutioner slider, but Revolutioner slider um, is a paid plugin. So what other plugins can you use to achieve something like that? We have Smart Slider. So I'm going to show us, we have the Smart Slider. I'm going to show us how to set up Smart Slider. Maybe because tomorrow is our last class. So, but we are still going to do more together by next week, and I'm still going to share a lot of video. So this is what I've been working on. This is the site I've been working on. So this is like real estate website. I started it yesterday. So this is how far we have gone with the site. So and please, most clients will want to send you like some pictures that are not cool. To me, I'm not cool with this picture, but I can't complain. You get. I love my picture to be like a perfect square picture, so that the size can be a nice site. So this is just what. Then we have the property listing aspects. So I believe most of us can do something like this. So it's just a quick website that I'm trying to work on for someone. So let's go back to what we have. So voila, we have our site. So let's refresh and see what we have here. So this is our site. We have a complete website. Now this is a cart. We did this yesterday. So it's still loading. So if I need something like this, I'll click on it. Then I will add to cart. How many do you need? Five, four. If you have money, you can buy as possible. So let's add to cart. I showed you guys how to convert from dollar to naira also. So let's view our cart, right? So this is our cart. I love this. So proceed to checkout. Sorry, items, blah, blah, blah. There are no available payment method for your state. Please contact us for required. So we need to put in a payment method here. Now, we have about two different payment methods. There's a site I used for a lady, a lover part. She said she don't want to input payment gateway. That what she need is just the account number. That once they pay to the account number, so the account number will appear somewhere here. So once they pay to the account number, they will send evidence of payment, right? So how do we set up this? So let's go back to just like this, remove and enter. Why this is loaded. So this is a website I did for this lady. So all these are just transitions. So let's click on buy here. So this is just like a mini e-commerce aspect, e-commerce site. So once I click on buy now, then view cart, let's see what will happen. Now this is it. I click on proceed. Oh, it's showing this page does not exist. I think I have to work on something here. I'm so sorry for that. Thank God I even came back to check it. Okay, this was working before, I think, because of the migration we did recently. Now, under my, I've this Astra template I use has installed all all the plugins for me. We have the WooCommerce stuff here. We have WooCommerce. We have all our product and all that. So let's go down to settings. I want to convert from Naira to dollar. Let me show you that. Under this part, just go down to country Nigeria. You can choose Nigeria, your currency, Naira, right? So if I save changes, come back to refresh my page, it will change from dollar to Naira. Look at it now. It has changed from dollar to Naira. Now, what other thing do we need to do? Now, let's go down to the payment aspects. Now, under this payment aspects, let's install the one we need. If you want direct bank transfer, just click on that. Just click on it. Then all you need to do is to put in your account details and all that under this the title, blah blah blah. Then under here, this is where you had your account name, account number. Then let's say the account name is Peter Pellis, the account number is this, the bank name is Citibank, right? So I'll just click on save changes, right? Now if I refresh this page, let's see what will happen here. Now it's now showing that make your payment directly into our bank account. Please use your blah 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 so it has changed automatically here. Now once you fill all your details and you click on place order, the account number will show, right? Now if we don't want this, let's go back to our payment method again. Let me use this payment gateway, right? Just click on install. Now before you use this payment gateway, you have to install a plugin known as Paystack, right? And you also have to open a Paystack account. You need to open a Paystack account. So let's go down to our plugin and install plugin, add new. So this is what we need. Paystack WooCommerce Payment Gateway. This is what we need. So just click on install, then activate. Now, how do you open a Paystack account? Just come down to Paystack, paystack.com. Under this part, you create account. Now, if you already have an account with Paystack, you just need to log in. Now, I can't teach you how to open account with Paystack, right? Please just go through the just go through it on your own and create an account with Paystack. So this account is for a client that I'm helping to manage. Now, what do you need? So let's go back to where we are coming from. I've installed the plugin Paystack for WooCommerce. Is here Paystack for WooCommerce. So let's go back to our payment gateway settings. Please, if you have any question, don't let me know, please. I'm also following through the chat this thing. So let's go back to payment. Now look at it here. Paystack is now available, right? It wasn't here before. If you install paper too, this is also what you will get them here. If you install Flutter Wave, sorry, this you will also get it here, right? So you can also do cash on delivery. Most companies do this payment on delivery, right? So let's go over this. Then click on finish setup. So this is where you can set in your title, then the description of your payment, you can set that, then select payment option. Do you want pop-up or do you want it to be direct to a different portal? So if you want pop-up, it will just pop up the box. Now these two stuffs are very important. Without them, there is no way you can set up your um, payment gateway. So how will you get your test secret key and your test public key? It's very simple. Once you have set up your pay stack, right, the next thing you should do is to come down straight to settings. Once you come down to settings, your account should have been live by now. Come down to settings. Then under settings, all you need to do is come down to API keys and webhooks. API keys and webhooks. Deborah, Ibrahim, you're welcome. So you click on let's API keys and webhooks. So this is where you copy the live secret key. You copy it, then you also copy the live public key, please. These two very important. But if you don't have, you just click on create, right? If you don't have, you create a public key. You see a create button there to create a public key. So once you have done that, you just come down here, paste in your public key and paste in your secret key and all that. Once you have done that, you click on, you can safeguard. If you want enable payment via safeguard, you can do that. Now there are some sites you'll go to that once you click on the payment stuff, your payment details will just show up for you to click and insert. So all these are so simple as ABC if you want to. Yes. Enable splits payments. If you want to put in some percentage at this side and put in another percentage at this side. So you can also try Flutter Wave out. You can also try Flutter Wave, but most people use Flutter Wave because of multiple currencies, right? Because of multiple currencies. But for um, Paystack, you need to have like you need to have Zenith Bank account before they can pay you in dollar. But with Flutter Wave, you can do as much as possible and all that. So under settings, you can get your API keys here too, public key, secret key, and all that. This is where you get them, right? Now, what if you want to create like a donate button, right? Let me show you a client website that I did, AWHelpUF. This is an NGO website. What if you want to do something like this? Once I click on donate, what will happen, right? For these people, I think they make use of, okay, we have donate with card here. I think they made use of Flutter Wave, sorry. I don't know why Flutter Flow is coming to me. Kende, you're welcome. So this is for NGO. You want to give monthly payments. So you can also set that here. Because some of us will be building a church website in our project. Some of us will be building NGO websites. Some of us will be building purely blog. Some of us will also see how we can build. I'll share the website among us. I'll share the website since we don't have so many people that fill in for the project. So we'll just share it among us. So this is done with Flutterwave. There's also another site I did, threshinghouse.org. I embed the payment gateway inside the. So once you click on give, the payment gateway, I had to use some code. Yes, if you don't know how to write code, I had to use some code. And this is called Swisher, right? You can switch to bank details. You can also switch to donation. I might do a short video on how to do this Swisher If you want to pay through bank details, you switch. If you want to pay through the form, you switch. Now, this is you put in your email, first name, last name, the amount you want to give, and the currency. You can choose your currency here. This is so fantastic. And once you click on donate, I've not filled in my other name. So once you click on donate, it will bring out the loading button is popping up. So you have to insert your bank details. Once you click on pay 500 USD, automatically 500 USD will be debited from my account. Yes, but I'm not paying 500 USD now. You get. Um, so under your filter, um, please, you can also go and learn more about. They didn't teach me all this. Nobody sat me down to start teaching me this and all that. So for your project, you have to learn more about this, how to create your payment, create new payment, transfer. So you have to do all this. You have to do all this. You are creating a full project because some clients will tell you that, oh, I show me some samples of your work. If any client asks you for samples of work, you can show them your projects, right? You can show them your projects. And among yourself, you can also contribute money to buy a domain name, right? Then if you can also buy hosting space, fine. If you cannot do that, you can then use this test WP and beg three people to um, sign up with your link. Or if you have about three different emails, you can sign up. You can use that three emails to sign up with your affiliate marketing to get a everlasting domain and all that. So this is the site we have done so far. Very straightforward. You can see this site is done within how many seconds? Within few seconds or within few minutes rather. I believe we all can do this. Yes, we can do this by now. You just have to know the tools to use to get this. I've taught us how to do this footer. So, and also if you have any question, please do let me know. And there's also a plugin I want to introduce us to. It is called Envanto plugin, right? So let me quickly introduce us to that plugin. It's not part of this training, but I'm a generous person. So let's go down to plugins and click on add new. So let's click on an Envanto plugin. Please, hope we understand how to set up our payment gateway now. You have to over this video again. I was telling them in my mentorship platform that what I teach you in this training is just a foundation, right? It's just like a foundation. You need to download tutorials upon tutorials. As at yesterday, I was also looking at different tutorials as at yesterday because every day new things pop up. This is technology. Every day new things pop up. The way you designed website 5 years ago, there's this site I built, was it 3 years ago? When I saw the site, I said, wow, that I have to rework on. I told the client that I have to rework on the website. Yes, I told the client, please, can I rework? But something is wrong with this site. Now, you see, there are sometimes you will open up a client's website and it will show you there has been a critical error on this site. Learn more about troubleshooting WordPress. It won't work once you click on learn more. You get all these things are solved. I might go down to because I have a good because I have no Kenny. I'm not saying you should do this site. I'm only saying I'll share the project topic with us on and what to do. So if you encounter a problem like this, I might not disturb myself. All I need to do is to chat up with my hosting space provider for them to solve it because they are wonderful. Namecheap, they are very wonderful hosting and domain name provider. I can just log into my account and chat them up that this particular site is down. I need to rectify it, right? They will help me fix that. But what if you are not using a domain and a hosting space provider that is reliable? How will you solve something like this? Right? Most. Most times it might be a particular plugin that is affecting your site. And listen, if I want to log into the dashboard now, it won't go. The dashboard is not going. Just had look at it. It's not going. I can't log into the admin dashboard. So you need experience upon experience to be able to solve something like this. Say it's not going to work. Right? It means there is a particular plugin that is affecting the site, right? Now, should I show you guys how to solve it? Let me open my Namecheap, open my hosting account, which is just an account that I host it. Let me see if I can quickly log in and show you guys how to solve something like this. Um, it's a tutorial on its own. It's a tutorial on its own. Why are these people sending me code? I'm coming. Let me quickly log in. Let me get my confirmation code. 61. Wow, I thought I put in the right confirmation code. Six, yes, it's right now. AFP. Okay, so let me check the hosting space I used for that. Oh, my network is poor. That is why it's showing this. So we might not be able to solve this now because I can't log into my cPanel. So I'll do a tutorial on how to solve something like this, please. So let's move on to other stuff. So I was talking about, so this is an NGO website. I've showed us how to use something like this. So, right. So some of us, we have to build an NGO website. Let me close all this. We don't need them. Now, if you want to build NGO website, it's very simple. All you need to do is to check it. Just check different NGO websites and come up with something unique. If you want to build churches websites, check the top churches website around and come up with something unique, right? I'm currently working on a school website. I have to check different school websites that are unique. Then also trying to come up with something, right? So let me quickly show you guys the Envanto plugin, the work of Envanto. Okay, let me look for it. Envanto. Okay, I want to install my Envanto. Activate. Now, some templates might not work with this Envanto unless you have Elementor premium plugins, right? And let me also use this little time to show us how to build form. Now, there's also a form plugin that you need to install. It is called WP Form. WP Form, right? Once you install we have different form, we have contact from 7, we have WP Form, we have Elementor plugin. If you're using Elementor Pro also have a form you can use. Now, how do you create a form? Just come down to WP Form, click on Add New. You might have installed the WP Form, so just click on Add New. This WP Form is limited. The free version is limited. Yeah, you can't do so many stuffs with this. So let's class. You can go with simple contacts form, or let's go with create a blank form. I want to create a blank form. Now, this is where you start dropping in your forms and all that. So the first line, if you have created Google Form before, you'll be able to use this. the single line. Okay, let's put in our name first. Your name. Now this name have settings. You just want the first name, last name format, or what kind of format do you want? Click here to do the settings, right? First name, last name. You can put in your full name. Then is it required? Do you want it? Then we have advanced settings too. Smart logic. Smart logic, you have to go pro for smart logic. So all these, you can hide the label if you want to. This label. You can hide subtitle under. Look at the subtitle, first name and last name. You can even put in a placeholder. That is a placeholder, something like this. Under the general settings, this is required first name, last name, middle name, or you can just put simple. Simple is just one line, right? Then under here, you just put full name, right? So the next thing, what do you need? Click on add field again. What do I need? I need email. So email address, number, my phone number. So yeah, just click on top and edit phone number. Most of us might be thinking, how will I, since I'm doing this, how will I put it in Elementor? How will I drag this form into Elementor? So let's add another field. We have the multiple choice field. Um, the multiple choice field. You can type in the question, um, gender, want to delete one, fine. You know, there are some form now that would say I'm a male, female. I rather not say, or some. We have so many gender now, so you have to be careful on the kind of gender you are and what to choose. So for me, it's either you are a male or a female. If you don't want, bye bye. It's my form, not your form, right? So we have the drop down option. Click on it. What will I use for drop down? Let's say fee. 200, 400, and 1,000. So once you are done with all this form, we have more settings here, right? No, these settings. Now under the settings, we have notification. Under this notification now, once they submit the mail, where do you want the mail to go? Where do you want the mail to appear? This is where you put in the email, right? Let's type in my email, Peter Felix Foundation at Gmail. Anybody that fill in that form, it will go down to this email, right? Then the email subject line, let's say inquiry. So just try and fix in all the settings. These are the major settings. Then the confirmation. What do you want them to say once they submit the thanks for contacting us? We will be in touch with you shortly. Is this what you want them to say? Or in case you want to redirect them to a new this thing. You know, there are some form you fill that once they fill the form, it will redirect them to a different page entirely, right? You can click go to URL redirect. So you put in the URL here, right? Let's assume we want to redirect them to, let's go down to our website. We want to redirect them to accessories. Let me copy this link, Ctrl C, and paste it here. Save changes. Now I'm done with my form. Just click on close it. Now, how will I put in this form? We have what we refer to as short code, right? This is what we created, the short code. You can copy the short code want to see, and there are other ways to also do it. So let me go back to my site and come down to contact, right? Edit with Elementor. So I'm trying to see some of our chats to make sure I'm still with you guys. Please, if you have any question, don't forget to post. Yeah. Now this is just your normal Google map. Once you click on it, you put in the address and all that. So that is for the Google map. Now under this form, look at it here now. Let me delete this. Delete. Now I want to add form inside there. Just type WP form or WP. Look at it here, WP form. Click and drag it in. Now it will ask you to select a form. We have two forms already. So class, this is what we have. Right. Now we update. Let's check our site. Now the width and length, you can change this. You can change this. Now Peter Felix, phone number. Are you a male or a female? I'm a male. Your fee. Now if I click on submit, let's see what will happen. It will redirect me automatically to this. That is how most people give access. Like if you pay for my mentorship platform, once you click on pay, it will redirect you to Flutterwave. Once you click on the payment on Flutterwave, it should redirect you to a place where you click on a link to join the platform, right? So this is just what to do with the payment stuff. So aside this, let's quickly, I've taught you from now, please. Yes, I've done my part. Let's go back to this element Envanto that we just installed. We have the template, we have the free kit. Now let's use free kit. Under this free kit, we have so many websites templates here. There are so many, right? So many website templates. If let's assume we want to build a site for, let's say, e-commerce. Search. Oh, there's no e-commerce here. Let's go down to categories and see. Okay, there's no e-commerce in the free this thing. Let's click on corporate business. There's no food and drinks, none. Travel services, none. Um, let's search for something else. Let's search for school. So we have different cool stuff here. What if you want to go with this? All you need to do is to click on install kits. Let's view. If you click on view, now it's showing that there is one requirement needed to be installed. There's one, just click on install requirements. Most times it will show you Elementor Pro. Now, for those that have Elementor Pro, you can install. For those that have given Elementor Pro, if you need Elementor Pro, please contact me, let me know. So for those that have given Elementor Pro, you can install it here. But if you don't have Elementor Pro, that is that for that. So this particular first one require Elementor Pro. This one is free. All these other ones are free. So just click on install, Vision and Ethos, install. Most people make use of these other ones require Elementor Pro. So for those that have Elementor Pro, you can go ahead to install it. So let's ignore the requirements and import. Ignore, then import. Then how do I use this template? How do I use it? So let me create a new page and show you what it will give us. Add new. Publish, publish. So let's edit with Elementor. Now, how will I import those templates I have installed? Just click on Add Template. Then come down to my templates, right? Like to show you list of installed templates. We have the About. So let's go with the About. Click on Insert. It will say this we override design layout, blah, blah, blah. Click on Apply. It will help you install a complete template that you can use to do your work. So this is just the designs that we have here. And let's update and see what we have. So with Envanto, you can do as much as you can. Let's go down to our pages and see what we have here. Let's click open link in YouTube. So within a few minutes, we have done something like this. So in building a website, you don't have to stress yourself in so many things. There are so many things you can do without you starting reinventing the wheels. You get. So I think I'm going to stop here for today because I really need to go back to work. Please, if you have any question, let me know. If you have any question for me, let me know. We'll be starting our course 2 by June 5th. If you have anybody that would like to join the training, please talk more about the training. And I'm going to organize a section very soon where you share how this training has been of help to you, right? So if you have any question, do let me know before we call it a day. And I'm going to start working on our project list so that we can start our work. So if there is no question, we'll call it a day. So do have a lovely time and see you in our WhatsApp platform. Bye. Okay, someone is asking, sir, how do I get customers to work with? And I don't know if you can help me with hosting and domain processor. Okay, can we quickly do that? And how much is it? Now, getting a client to work with, now that you are done learning, let's say you have started the journey. I love what Joy is doing. She's always posting her work out there. I said that try to post your work. Try as much as possible to post your work. Let people know what you are doing. The this sites that I'm currently working on, how did I get the job? It was because I posted the work out there. Most of my clients get to know me because they saw my advert. If you don't post this work now, one of the students in this training gave me this. If you don't post your work out there, there's no way you can. And now that you are done learning, there are so many people that need websites. And don't start rushing in for the money, the money, the money, right? You can make, even though if you build website for 20,000, you will still make money out of it. Yes, it's so true. I shared how I did website for 20,000 naira because I needed urgent cash. I did for about 10 businesses and I got the money. All I did, I used a shared hosting space for them and bought different domains, right? I bought different domain. So start telling people that you can build websites. Start telling people you can build websites. Currently, you can buy from Namecheap now. You can buy a very cheap domain. You can start with .info. .info is so cheap. We have .com. Let's and there are so many domain names that are free yet too. So many that are free. We have this for .com for $7.98. Now, if you buy with this promo code, you are buying for 5.98. 5.98 is not up to 6,000 naira. Yes, it's not up to. It's not even up to 5,000 naira if you are buying .com domain. It's not up to. How about hosting? If you want to get your hosting space, just try as much as possible to save and buy all this. When I started, I had to go with .com.ng. I showed you Google Host, right? We talked about Google Host, and you can buy .com.ng. Starting with .com.ng, you can get .com.ng at the rate of 1,002. 1,002 for .com.ng. I think they have increased it to 1,003. But when I bought my .com.ng, then it was at the rate of 1,002. Now this is now 1,003 is not a big money. It's not like very, very big money to start. Yes, it's not that very big. And you can also get their hosting space for 6,000 naira if you are going with Google Host, right? Let's go down to their hosting space and see what they have. When I was using Google Host, then I think I bought my okay. I think the list hosting space is around 12,000 naira if you want to buy, right? But I've showed you instead of buying this, you can also come over here and look for a hosting space you can buy. You can also collaborate with three different people and contribute money together and buy this hosting space. Then three of you will be able to host your domain in this shared hosting space. This particular one can host three websites, right? Three people can come down and contribute money to buy this particular hosting space. Then you host your stuff on this particular one. So just be creative about it and know what you want. Getting clients is as simple as you talking to people. Let them know what you can do, right? Let them know that you're into web design. Talk to people. Talk to people. Create flyer. Do some crazy promo. Yes. I make money through web design in so many ways. Through training, I train people. I have private classes that I train. The least amount I charge for my training is 45,000 naira, and I have so many students I'm currently training. Aside this free training I'm doing, I have a comprehensive training on web design. Yes, I have a comprehensive training. So there are so many ways you can. So you pay for this one now. You are paying about 17 point, let's say $18. So if you convert $18 to naira, it won't give you It's not much actually. It's not. For three people to pay, you can negotiate with three people. Just get your, so let's say 18 times 780 for the black market rate. You see what you are paying. You are not paying up to 15,000 naira to get this. You are not paying up to 15,000 naira. For this part, you are paying for, yeah, you are paying about you are paying, let's say 12,000 naira, and you are put adding just two add-ons. It contains about just two domains. But yeah, you are paying about 18,000 less than, let's say 13,000 naira, and you have about three websites. So let's start talking to people about it. Do free sites too if you want to. So I think I'm going to stop here for now. I'm going to stop here. Okay. Thanks so much, everyone.